Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Nau mai, hoki mai, ki tēnei hōtaka, I rua rau, rima tekau mā whitu. He maha ngā kōrero o te blog, he maha ngā kōrero o ia wā, ki tāwai, era wāhi katoa. Nā, I tēnei wā, ka huri tātou ki te tō haina, ki te blau. Me share te tuatahi, neke a te tira ki raro. Ana he kōrero, I kite ahau I roto I te pukamata. No Stanley Aloai, o Alois, tēnei kōrero. Nā, tai ho, neke a te tēnei ki konei. Kōna kōrero, TBC, we are moving on a time bomb. Anything can just blow up any time. The world reserve currency is falling apart, and countries and banks are already working on their own cryptocurrency. It's a sign of collapse of the fiat currency. Those who have bigger amount of money in their bank accounts today will lose if they turn a blind eye on cryptocurrency. Now, as this item or article says, this is from Stanley's own country in Papua New Guinea, and it says Papua New Guinea digital future comes with a price. We'll just have a little read of this kōrero. Harnessing inclusive opportunities, embracing the digital future has prominently closed the gap on Papua New Guinea's global standing, thus leverage Papua New Guinea to manoeuvre in the global podium. The digitisation model institutes a charter providing an impetus for driving the digital economy. Before the APEC era in 2016, an international cooperation entered into between Go Papua New Guinea and Australia had signed a MOU to build national cyber security capability. As a result of this arrangement, a National Cyber Security Centre is established that monitors Papua New Guinea cyberspace during the APEC period. The facility is still in operation for the post-APEC period. Well, it's no wonder many of that country's people are looking elsewhere for cryptocurrency. And to them, it seems to be more secure in many ways than looking at the existing fiat currency. So that is, it is interesting news for a country the size of Papua New Guinea, so close to us as well. And, New Zealand's got to be looking in the same direction. If they haven't already, then they need to be. So this is where TBC comes into it. TBC comes into the equation because it fills that gap. At the moment, it's a little bit slow for some people, but rest assured by the time it reaches its value, as the TBC coin matures in value, you can imagine what's going to happen then. So I found that quite an interesting article to read too, you know. You can go there and read it. Stanley is on Facebook as Stanley Alloys. And yeah, he comes up with some interesting information regarding crypto, and because he's all for TBC, the real TBC man. Okay, let's move on. If you have not watched these videos here, you need to watch them, because there's a lot of good information that a lot of people don't actually go and look or go and find, and happen to just fall across them. It takes, you know, videos like this to prompt people to go there, to actually go in and go to those sites. So you're looking at key Livey 256, and the information on there is valuable to anybody. So, you know, the suggestion is go in there, read, study. And that's in the blog. Next one. Oh, that's right. The heading says it all. Buried treasure found bringing joy to New Zealand. Of course, this is similar to Key. It was based on what I actually found myself. And yes, I like the title that they've given, the admin have given to this video, Buried Treasure Found Bringing Joy to New Zealand. Of course, because we didn't know it was there in the first place. Although we've been told many, many times that it is there, you know, it's actually when you go to find out and look that you realise, yes, that's it. So, you know, 2 good videos there to go back over and rewatch. Carter Carol. Oh, and Carter Violet.
Kia ora.
Did you manage to get back into this video? It was this video, eh?
The one that we're looking at on...
Last night. On the Matthew, whatever it was.
Oh, yeah, Matthew, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I've still got my Bible up here by my book too, by my computer as well.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
That's awesome. At least you know that you can go in there and compare, make comparisons. Oh, let's move on to here. Be generous with the like button. Okay, this is from Ace Fletcher. What do you think is the main thing holding back more growth into TBC community? As admin, I know exactly what it is. It's the lack of social evidence. May I be completely frank with all of you. It's pathetic how few likes our hard-working TBC broadcasters are getting. Pathetic. Do you hear me? This has got to be a Mr. KK. So perhaps I was being too sweet and kind to you all last year when I wrote an article on this subject. This is a very serious matter. How are we going to change the world if you won't even lift a finger to press the like button? Whether people are conscious or it is just a matter of their subconscious at work, they pass judgment on our TVC broadcasters even before they start to watch their videos, based on the number of likes the video has. This is elementary social media knowledge. Everyone knows what a like button is. So what is wrong with you? Why don't you get it? In TVC, we are spreading real abundance to everyone. Where's the abundance of likes on our TVC broadcasters' videos? Some of these TVC broadcasters have done hundreds of TVC broadcasts. They have worked hard to make a positive contribution towards TVC and its mission to end poverty globally. Where's your contribution? It literally only takes 1 second of your time to press the like button. Let's face it, there is absolutely nothing hard about pressing a like button. So, I'm calling all of you out to make this small change. Be generous with the like button. Treat the like button like it was life-giving oxygen. Like you are getting a breath of oxygen every time you press the like button. If your life depended on you pressing that like button alone, you would do it right. I press the like button before I even start to watch a video. Not just for TVC videos, for all videos that get my attention. I spend half my day, every day, watching videos on the internet. Liking videos is a habit for me. I love pressing the like button. The truth is, there is a biochemical reaction built into social media, and I don't see that as a bad thing. Without social media and the internet, we'd be back in the dark ages, rubbing two sticks together to make fire. Without the internet, social media, it would be impossible to end poverty, period. It takes a lot of people coming together to overcome the powers that be and their will to suppress humanity. Only through the internet and social media can we bring enough people together to end poverty globally. The powers that be have succeeded wildly to divide and conquer all of humanity. We can't beat them if we remain divided. TBC is everywhere now. We have divisions in every country in the world. Now we just need to come together and insist that our message gets heard by all. We are telling the truth. Isn't that refreshing? Follow my example and make pressing the like button habitual. Click that like button even before you start to watch a video or videos. I'm not just talking about TBC videos. Open yourself up to being abundant, even when it comes to something simple like pressing a like button. Do it. Then feel good about it. Then teach all the other divisions around you to also form the habit of pressing the like button too. Ace Fletcher gives away 90% of everything he earns. That is why he is so successful. He himself is a fountain of abundance, and he's not holding back. The universe is constantly searching for people like him to bless, because it's one of the few places it has found that follows the law of abundance, which is universal law. The reason why the universe is in a constant state of expansion is because of the law of abundance. That's the truth. Love is the expression of this law of abundance, and scarcity is the lie. And a great deception that the powers that be have perpetrated on humanity. The elite are evil, and the like button is a bullet you can use against them to bring them down, once and for all. Pressing the like button is an act of righteousness. Now, I'm just going to go back up here to where he says, okay, some of these broadcasters have done hundreds of TBC broadcasts. They have worked hard to make a positive contribution toward TBC and its mission to end poverty globally. That is right. That is so true. But, you got to look at the hours that these broadcasters put into every broadcast they do. Now, most broadcasters are doing 30 to 40 minutes a broadcast. And, sometimes that's not enough to get the message out there. Sometimes they have to go across the board. And this is where YouTube starts to play up, because you're only given 30 minutes to do this in. And if you go into the next 10 minutes, it's highly likely that your broadcast will be cut and cut short. So the real tidbits of it all, you may not get, because they've been cut off. Also, the hours that it takes you, if you added them all up, it takes for you to set up your broadcast to make sure that everything is going to go right. Well, hopefully. If you added that up, there are a few hundred hours in there. Because you just can't rock up in front of a screen and just spell it out. It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of things you have to do before you even open your mouth. And then at the end, especially nowadays, at the end, you still have to go and you still have to put your link into TBC so that your broadcast will be rewarded. It's so easy for you to forget to do half the things you got to do. And if you do forget, then it's all on. Game is on. Because you have to get in there quickly and tidy it up. And it's not a matter of delete and start again or do it again. No. You had to go in and retrieve it all and put it back on track. So yes, I say the same thing about all TBC broadcasters. They've got guts to get up there, stand there in front of a screen and talk and spread the message. Now, can I do this for the sake of the team? Because we get a lot of questions asked. So we think it's best that we explain it through a broadcast so that everyone can hear the same thing. And we know what it's like for anyone to go into the blog, read this, that, and everything else, and don't understand a thing. So this is where we, the broadcasters, come into the picture. We tell it how it is, and we get, our interpretation of what's in front of us to spread to the rest of the Tibetan world. So, be a broadcaster. Become one. Good fun when you go wrong. You write your own dictionary in the background after you've completed a broadcast. I tell you, you find a whole lot of new vocab. So I just want to go into this link regarding the button. So here it is. This is an old blog. And I remember when we did this, that a lot of people didn't know what this meant at the bottom of the screen. They didn't. They didn't realize that you click on it to like it and that it's counted. And this is where admin looks at the number of likes you have or views you have for every broadcast. So I remember Carol doing this when it was read out, and she said, I didn't know that's what that finger at the bottom of the page was for. No one told me. And that's probably right. That is probably right from day one. Now she clicks any button. She always clicks the button. She's got a admin habit. Walk into the broadcast, click the button. Just like that. It grows on you, I tell you. After a while, it does grow on you. And you go in there and think, oh, I must click that button. The like button. So, what time did I start? Okay, so let's go here. I've got a quick few seconds to spare.
You still got 10 minutes.
I've got 7 minutes, so good. Let's go in and have a look at the competition. I haven't looked at the competition all week. So let's go into the English, the current leaderboard, and see who's doing what. Wow, look at this. This is the English for this week. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This is Thursday. That will be up to yesterday. Yes, that is for Wednesday. So they're still a day behind. But we got a new leader, Danilo. George, Billy Brown in third place, and Numel in second place. Let's see who they're from. Marilyn V. Lima was 9 from the United States. Wow, we haven't seen that before in a long time. Danilo from Philippines with 8, and Numel from India with 7. Then we have George Brown from Ghana with 6, Pansy Macau 6, Yusuf Samala from Ghana 5, Barbara Banorini from South Africa 5, Ida Kajobi from Togo 5, and Nekisi from Ivory Coast 5, and Idawu, which is, now he is Harun's brother from Nigeria with 5 also. So just having a quick look at the list. So Nigeria 5, India 5, South Africa 4, Ghana, Nigeria, Papua New Guinea, Makuila, and Nigeria and South Africa all with 4. Sakano and Manza, South Africa with 4. Ivory Coast, Philippines, New Zealand, Dario Salazar with 4. Ghana, Papua New Guinea, Cameroon, Uganda, Philippines, all with 4. Bangladesh with 4. Then we have South Africa with 3 each. Burundi 3, South Africa 3, Nigeria 3, Papua New Guinea 3, Nigeria 3, Burundi 3, Philippines 3. And I add 5, Burundi, Papua New Guinea, Vincent Gavin, Papua New Guinea with 3 each, India 3, Nigeria 3, Cameroon 3, Ghana, South Africa, Uganda, and India all with 3. Then we get down to the lower ones, Burundi, Nigeria, Ivory Coast, Ghana with 3. Then Burundi, Papua New Guinea, Wamala, I know that name. Ghana, Nigeria, New Zealand, Bill with 2, Nigeria 2. So New Zealand has 6 at the moment. Tari Tipene, Australia, Amos from Nigeria, Philippines, Bangladesh, Ghana, Nigeria again, all with 2. Burundi, Togo, Nigeria, Kenya, Togo, Nigeria, Burundi, all with 2. Philippines 2. India, Burundi, Ghana, Nigeria, and Burundi, all with 2. Nigeria, Burundi, Cameroon, India. Look at how many India's got there. There's 8. And Papua with 2. Ivory Coast, Burundi, Nigeria, Cameroon, Uganda, and Nigeria with 2. And Cameroon, Nigeria, India, all on 2. Then we have Ivory Coast, Cameroon, Nigeria, Burundi, Bangladesh, and the Philippines with 2. A lot of 2s. South Africa, Nigeria, Zaire, Philippines, Burundi, India, all with 2. Philippines, Burkina, Burundi, Nigeria, South Africa, Ghana, Philippines, Ivory Coast, Nigeria again with 2. Benin, Nigeria, United States, Ivory Coast, Cameroon, Uganda, Ivory Coast, Nigeria, and Ivory Coast again. And we've got Nigeria, Italy, Nigeria, Uganda, Ivory Coast, Cameroon, Bangladesh, all on 2. Nigeria, India, South Africa, all on 2. Wow. India, Nigeria, Burundi, France with 1. Nigeria, Ghana, Ivory Coast. And Ghana, Uganda, Burundi, Ivory Coast, United States, Bangladesh, Ghana, South Africa, Italy, Nigeria with 1. Nigeria, Ivory Coast, Uganda, Philippines, India, South Africa, 1. You're getting there, folks. Uganda, Cameroon, Nigeria, United States, Ivory Coast, India and the Philippines with 1. Ghana, Papua New Guinea, Togo, Ivory Coast, South Africa, United States, Ivory Coast, and Nigeria. India, Kenya, Bulgaria, that's a new one. Uganda, South Africa, Zaire, Tonga, Nigeria, Bangladesh, Nigeria, with 1. Philippines, Nigeria, Philippines, South Africa, Ivory Coast, Papua New Guinea, Ivory Coast, South Africa, Nigeria, with 1. And Ivory Coast, Italy, MDR Islam, Sumon, Philippines, Nigeria, Ghana, Papua New Guinea, all with 1. Ivory Coast, United States, Nigeria, Cameroon, Ghana, and Burkina Faso. And Burundi, Nigeria, Ghana, Ukraine, Philippines, Ivory Coast, South Africa. Yeah, getting there. Ivory Coast, Papua New Guinea, Philippines, Benin, India, South Africa, Nigeria, Togo, United States, and Nigeria, Uganda, Ghana, Togo, Ghana, Nigeria again, South Africa and Kenya. Nigeria, Ivory Coast, Cameroon, Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, and the Philippines. And Philippines, Zaire, Russian Federation, Ivory Coast, and New Zealand 1. Well, Nigeria, Ghana, Burundi, Nigeria, and last but not least, South Africa, India, Burundi, South Africa, Philippines, Nigeria, and Ivory Coast. And that is your winning picture for Wednesday, yesterday. So, let's quickly go through the last ones. We have the French and their results to date. Oh. Now that's English, it says. Okay, we have Mbe Derek again from Cameroon with 101. And of course we have Gan from Ivory Coast with 4, Innocent from Burundi with 4, Cameroon with 3 and 2, Ivory Coast with 2 each, make 6, and Congo with 2. And of course we have Togo, Ivory Coast, Benin, Togo, and Nigeria. And to complete, we have Cameroon, Togo, Ivory Coast, Congo, Ghana. And that's the winning picture for yesterday in the French competition. So, one more. Right, we have Ace Fletcher with 97. So he is trailing Mbe Derek this week, so far. Then we have Renato with 6, Marilu Brow with 2, Crypto Magnet with 1, and the rest of the Philippines all with 1. Yeah. So, that's not too bad. Oh, they have a second page. And it has United States in there with one. Okay, so that is our progress on the Bitcoin competition this week up to yesterday. So looking promising again. And of course, it's come to the end of my time. What is the Cara Violet, Cara Carol?
Kia ora, Bex.
Woo, go. And Cara Key. And thank you everyone for being here and listening to me tonight, getting my corridor on, and maybe along as well. Oh, I can just hear you. So that's it. Any questions?
Yeah, there's no like button on Zoom.
No, because you know why? You have to wait until it's changed to YouTube, and then when it's posted up, then you click the like button. So,
Oh, okay.
you know, we don't worry about it because they can see your pictures. At least there's 3 of you in here. So 3 people like this broadcast. Yeah. So I know you get used to that like button
Yeah.
when you know where it is. Yeah. Oh well. I'll have to find you a like button you can click on.
Hey.
Yes, so no questions. Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay. But we will.
Oh, one question.
Yes.
I was talking, Kay said I could enroll my moko, my 8-year-old moko, and I have to pay for him too, eh?
If what you do is you renew your fee,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
This month. Once you do that, you get given 2 admin credits,
Oh, that's right.
and one of those can go to the muckle.
Yeah, that's right.
You could even use the other one on your daughter.
I've already spoken to her about this, and she's not interested.
Oh, yeah. No, right. There will be somebody who will.
Yeah, there's my other 2 mokos.
Wow, you can put them in?
Yeah. So there's no age restriction.
No.
Okay.
No.
Very good. Very good.
So,
All right.
well, good day. But we shall catch up.
Yeah.
Like we were meant to before.
Yeah, and I didn't get to see your broadcast, Key, because 3:30 was our tea time.
No worries, mate. No worries.
Is that what time? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, it's dinner time for Jim, and then he goes to bed not long after that because he's up 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, that's good. No worries. We're still trialing to see where we fit in.
Yeah.
For everybody.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. But you know, we'll just Zoom again. We'll get out tomorrow, see what's up.
Okie dokie.
Okay?
Alrighty.
Okay. So that's it for me from Aotearoa, New Zealand. And no hora mai koutou e o koutou kainga mahana. So, kia pō, get to bed, go to boy.
Yeah.
Okay. Peace.
Good night. Good night, Violet.